I'm Justin Settipane.
I've performed actual research investigating the science of spaghetti, and I'm here to help answer this important question.
There is a lot of opinion on this topic, but a total lack of scientific evidence to support these opinions.
Until now.
I believe that these are the first ever reported findings of scientific investigation into the cooking of spaghetti. It is alleged that one benefit of adding oil is to make the spaghetti less inclined to adhere to itself, making it less sticky. To investigate the stickiness of spaghetti, I improvised a device I call the spaghettiometer. After setting for 5 minutes, improvised spaghetti rakes were placed into a standard size batch of freshly cooked spaghetti, and the force required to separate the rakes was measured. There was no significant difference observed in the stickiness of spaghetti, regardless of whether or not oil was added, even when oil was added after draining the water. Control trials were performed with spaghetti straight from the colander, immediately after draining the water, and these results showed that significantly less force was required to separate the spaghetti. But again, there was no significant difference whether oil was added or not. The myth of adding oil to make spaghetti less sticky is busted. The other alleged benefit of adding oil when boiling spaghetti is to prevent boil-over. To investigate this, I improvised a device I call the boil-over-ometer. The boil-over-ometer measures the actual amount of water that boils over. It is interesting to note that plain water and salt does not boil over, but with the addition of spaghetti, the pot readily boils over. This is because pure water has high surface tension and no elasticity. But as spaghetti cooks, polysaccharide polymers from the spaghetti leach into the water. The polysaccharides act like a microscopic network of elastic threads that become concentrated at the surface. The polysaccharides increase the stability of bubbles by making them more stretchy and less fragile. Foam buildup on the surface traps steam below the surface. The trapped steam causes the frothy bubbles to expand further and pop, resulting in boilover. It seems that boilover occurs more as a result of increased elasticity of the water rather than a change in the surface tension. In my cooking trials, I observed that the addition of even a small amount of oil was very effective at preventing boilover. Even less than a quarter teaspoon of oil was effective. Because oil strongly repels water, a thin layer of oil at the surface will essentially poke a hole in the bubble, breaking the bubble and preventing boilover. Interestingly, the calming effect of oil on water was known to the ancient Greeks and Romans. The first recorded oil on water experiment was actually performed by Benjamin Franklin in 1773. Franklin's experiments were not improved upon until the 1880s. It was 18-year-old Agnes Pockles, an uneducated homemaker who used old pots and pans to conduct kitchen experiments where she measured lipid monolayer properties, including the actual size of a molecule of olive oil. As brilliant as Franklin was, he did not perform very simple math that would have resulted in determining the size of an oil molecule. One last thing, as effective as oil is in preventing boilover, it is not the only way to prevent boilover, as simply laying a wooden spoon across the pot will mechanically fracture bubbles and thereby prevent boilover. Thank you for watching, and I hope your spaghetti turns out perfect.